TFNN. Headline News Update.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Tommy O'Brien, coming to you live from TFNN headquarters in St. Petersburg, Florida, 2 p.m. Eastern time on Tuesday. 2 hours left to go in the trading day. We got markets in negative territory right now. A little bit of volatility in both directions, though. S&P's negative by 7 points, trading at 2876. Dow Jones negative by 47, trading at 25,853. Nasdaq negative by 13 points, trading at 7840. Gold up almost $14 at 1550. Notes and bonds continue to be the story. 10-year up 12 ticks, 131.06. 30-year up a point and 19 ticks, trading at 166.22. And the dollar index negative 74 ticks at 97.915. We'll start things off, and we're going to start it off with those bonds. And how about a little yield inversion? The 2-year sitting at a yield of 1.524. The 10-year, the most quoted rate out there probably, sitting at 1.481. It's not how it's usually supposed to go, folks. The longer the duration, the higher the yield when you lock in that money for that long. But that's not the case right now, as the 2-year yielding 1.52, the 10-year yielding 1.48, the 10-year under negative to the 2-year. That is your yield inversion. Jumping back to the charts, we'll start it off with the Dow. Early in the session, the Dow up there at a high of 26,062. We trade lower for most of the session until about an hour ago. I was on the air for the 1 o'clock update. You had the Dow trading at 25,724. In the last hour, we've got a bit of a pop across the board in the markets, as you now are trading 100 points above that level, more than 100 points at 25,836. Similar story in the NASDAQ 100. Right around 1 o'clock, we're trading at 75.38, and just like that, we're up a solid 45 NASDAQ 100 points at 75.83. S&P's reaching an intraday low of about 2860, and we're up about 14 S&P points from that level. Doesn't look like much, but 14 points, that's a 0.5% in the index. It doesn't look like much because we fell from 28.99 down to a low of 2860. You're talking about almost 40 S&P points to the downside and a 14-point bump. Crude oil. Talk about some acceleration. 1 o'clock, we're trading at 53.83, trading higher, 54.61, and the gold contract hanging near those session highs, 15.50.61. Stay tuned, folks. We got a man, Dave White, coming up right now, live with the Power Trading Hour from 2 till 3 Eastern Time. Tom O'Brien live from 3 till 5. Markets in negative territory. We got volatility in both directions. We'll see what happens for the end of this day. Stay tuned, folks. Dave White coming up right now.